Hello and welcome to Luminar Coffee Break. I'm your host, Angela Andrieux, and today is our special Friday edition of Coffee Break where we answer your questions. Today I want to start out by taking a look at some of the most frequently asked questions we've seen in our user guide over the past week. As we go through today's session, I want to remind you if you want to put any questions into the chat, I'll do my best to get those answered for you as we go through. If you're watching this recording, go ahead and post those questions that you have for us in the comments below, and we'll make sure you get answers as well. Hello, Joseph. So glad you're able to join me today. All right, so up on the screen, these are the 5 most searched keywords in our user guide over the past week. And I think you might see a little pattern here. We have LUTs and templates. And there's a lot of confusion between what is a LUT, what is a template, and how are they different. So that's what I want to take a look at today. I'm going to go ahead and choose a photo here. We've got a really beautiful one here taken in the mountains. And we're going to take a look first at our templates. So templates in Luminar AI, think of them like a recipe. You have a lot of different ingredients in your recipe, but you have that one recipe printed up in one place, and that's what you follow to get a certain result. That's exactly what we do with templates. What we have are different items or ingredients that come from our edit tab. These different tools are the ingredients that make up a template. So what I want to do is start with one of my favorite categories here. It's the scenery category, and I love this one called Fast Fix. And it does a really great job with just about any image to improve it, but give you really natural results. And you'll see that we just, with one click, improve that image. So let's take a look at what's going on behind the scenes. We can click over to the Edit tab, and every tool that has this little dot next to it is being used in this recipe, in this template. So these are our ingredients. Now, as we scroll down this list, we get to here to a tool called the Mood tool. And this is where you can add a LUT. A LUT is a lookup table that changes the color and contrast of a photo. So it can be used by itself, but it can also be used as part of that master recipe. So let's go ahead and add a LUT here. And I'm going to click on the Choose LUT drop-down menu. As you scroll over these options, you'll see that we get some previews on what these do to your image. And for this photo, I think Santa Barbara looks really nice. Hello, Mickey. Good to see you. All right, I'm going to pull that amount slider up a little bit higher. We can adjust the contrast a little bit further. And now we've changed this recipe. And that's why down here at the bottom it says Fast Fix, which is our primary recipe, our template that we used, and it says Edited. We can create a new template or recipe by clicking on the ellipses button and choosing Save. So next time we want to use this template, this recipe, we go back to the Templates tab, click back to the main templates window and go to My Templates, and you can see we have here Fast Fix Edit 3. That's the one we just created. And then you can rename this to something that makes more sense. So we can call this Foggy Morning. There we go. And there's our new template, which we can apply to any image in this series or anything that has a similar look and feel, and we want to add these same edits. Now, the thing with a LUT is it kind of has its own preset qualities. So I'm going to go to Adjustments and revert this to the original. And then we're going to jump back to our Edit tab. We'll see that there are no tools or ingredients being used at this point. This is a fresh, clean, raw image with no emits applied. So hello, Joe. Good to see you. I'm going to go down to the Mood tool again. And again, we can choose a LUT. And you'll see as we scroll down these options how it's changing the look and feel of our image, kind of like a preset. So I'm going to again click Santa Barbara. And that's made some really nice changes to my image. And we've skipped over using a template. So you can use a LUT with the Mood tool inside of a template, or you can use a LUT in the Mood tool by itself. They can work together or separately to get whatever it is, that look that you're trying to achieve, and make your image look its possible best. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that contrast up, maybe even pull that saturation down a tiny bit. And then if we think this needs anything else, we can use any of these other tools to go ahead and further enhance our image. I'm going to choose Enhance AI, pull up a little bit of our Accent AI, just a little bit there. I think that looks great. And you'll see now down here at the bottom, we have My Template edited. And so we can again create a new template, which is kind of your master recipe for a new look and feel. So again, I can go to that ellipses, click save, and then jump back to my templates tab. And you'll find my templates here on the master list under my templates. And now up here we have my template, edit one. I can click that ellipses again, choose rename, and I can call this Foggy Morning 2. And now we've created two different recipes that we can use. One was based on a predetermined recipe that was built into the software that gets you a little closer to where you might want to be. And the second one is one we created ourselves. In both of those instances with those templates that we created, we used a LUT. But you don't have to create a template in order to use a LUT. You can use a LUT by itself. You can do editing fully manually by yourself if you want. So you can go to adjustments, let's revert this back to the original. And you don't have to save that LUT. You can go ahead and go back down here to your mood tool. Go ahead and choose that LUT once again and make whatever other changes you want. When you're finished, either go back to your catalog, your changes are saved in the catalog, or you can export that photo to share with your friends and family. Hello, Tom, good to see you. If you guys have any questions, make sure you put those into the chat pod. I will do my best to answer those for you. In the meantime, I want to show you one other thing. Go ahead and switch back here to the catalog and to that frequently searched list. Give you guys a chance to pop any questions you have into that chat. The last item here on the list was batch. So I'm going to, again, go back here to these mountain photos. And we edited our first photo here in the list. Now let's say we want to synchronize those edits or batch process them across an entire series. So there's a few different ways we can do this. We created templates, so those are easy to apply. We can go to our next image in the series, go to templates, and choose any one of those templates that we've created. In this case, I used Foggy Morning. Hello, Patricia. Good to see you. All right, so we've added our Foggy Morning template. Now let's say we go back to our catalog and we want to add that same template to a series of images and you don't want to have to go one by one. What you want to do is make sure you have your first image that's been edited selected, so you can see the blue border here around the image. And then I'm going to hold down my shift key and click to the last image here that's on the screen. So now I have all of these images selected with my edited image being the master image. I can then right click on that image, go to adjustments, and synchronize those adjustments, and that copies those adjustments onto every single image that I have selected. So that allows you to quickly batch process your photos. Once you're done and you're ready to go, all you need to do is go up to your File menu and choose Export. You can also right click on that and go to Export, and this will allow you to export that entire series of images so they are ready to share, emails, upload to social media, even send to the print lab, whatever you need to do with them. All right, let's take a look here at the chat, see if there's any questions. Looks like you guys are good today. So glad to see all of you joining me. This has been fun. I want to wish you guys a really wonderful weekend. And if you have any questions after the fact, don't hesitate to put those into the comments below. I'll get answers for you as soon as I can. I will see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.